Hey, welcome back. It's a couple that's about to head on a very big trip.
Yeah, can you imagine leaving your life behind, selling almost everything, and hopping on a couple of bikes for the next 10 years? Well, Amanda and Andrew Prenti from North Vancouver, is that right?
That's
right? Are about to do that in the next week is when you actually embark on your big trip. Thanks for coming in this morning.
Thanks for having us.
Okay, we know the bikes are not here right now because you've already shipped them off to the Northwest Territories.
That's right.
Journey. But so 10 years, what is this about?
Yeah, I'm sure that's the number one question. What are you doing?
Yeah.
We're just going out for a bike ride.
A long one.
Yeah. We think that the key to happiness lies in how you spend your time, and for us, spending time on bicycles is when we're truly happy. And so we just think this is the right thing to do.
Wow. Now, you just mentioned that when you guys met, you weren't a cyclist, and so, but you've grown for a love for this?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And when I first met Andrew, he was on a bike all the time, and we just started doing bike adventures. He wanted to ride to Seattle one year, and so I thought that sounded like a great idea, and that's when we got our first taste of it, and we haven't looked back.
I thought it sounded like a great idea, right?
Yeah,
Your butt starts to hurt a little bit. Okay, so take us back to the day that this idea came to you guys, that you thought, why don't we just do it? Go out on a big bike ride and never come back.
Yeah, so we were doing a cycling tour in France, and we were in a small cafe somewhere having a coffee, and one of us just sort of looked at the other and said, what if we just stay here? We'll just keep riding. Like, can that work?
Yeah.
Oh, no, we've got to get back to work. You know,
Right.
we've got a house, a mortgage to pay, bills to pay, that sort of thing. We couldn't possibly do it.
Right.
But that just really stuck with us, I think.
And over time, it started to become more realistic. I mean, those are things we say to each other when we're on vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
So what have you sold? Like, have you sold everything? Is your house gone? Like, what is it you have now?
A set of golf clubs, I think, somewhere in storage. That's
He kept the golf clubs.
I don't know why.
Way to go. Because I would think that, I'm not sure how old you both are, but I think that this is do you ever worry that this is your earning years, the next 10 years, where, you know, for retirement and things like that, I'm sure that's come into your head thinking, you know, we're going to step away from earning for 10 years, which is a huge chunk of cash for people.
Well, absolutely, especially in our age category. This is the high earning years for us.
Right.
And we're walking away from it because it's not important to us. We want to see the world, we want to meet other people, learn about cultures, and just see what the world has to offer, and we'll figure it out when we get back.
Now, but how do you finance something like that? Because reality is you do have to pay for certain things.
Yeah, we came up with a number in our heads that we thought we would need. We estimate about $30 a day for the two of us. Which doesn't sound like a lot here in Canada, but in other parts of the world that can really go a long way. And okay, well, we need that times 10 years. We sold our condo. We've really just saved up. And once we made the decision, once we really started saving, maybe in the last 2 years, it's amazing. You make different choices about how you spend your money.
Right.
And
so what's the reaction from friends and family? I would imagine, you know, if they say, hey, we'll see you in 10 years. I mean, that's family first and then talk about friends.
Yeah. I mean, it's a very emotional thing to be going through right now. Our parents are a bit older.
Yeah.
So there's the possibility that maybe we'll never see them again. But, I mean, both of our mums have been incredibly supportive. We have siblings, we have nieces and nephews who are just so excited for us. So that's been hard, but the support from them has just been absolutely incredible.
It's really, I mean, it's just, I'm amazed by that when you think, you mentioned your nieces and nephews, and that 10 years is a big chunk. And obviously we can do a lot of things with the internet and Skypes and all those kind of things, but to miss that opportunity, does that weigh on you heavily?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We had a nice lunch with some of our nieces and nephews yesterday, and it's really hard. Like, choking up just thinking about it, but yeah, we'll miss some big things with them. But as you say, Skype, all those online venues are going to be awesome, and I'm really hoping they'll come and ride.
It's different for everyone, right? One person's dream might be to stay here and do all those things with the nieces and nephews or what have you. Your dream is to go off and see the world.
Sophie, everybody's dream is different. We just want to try and have people aware of what their dreams might be and what can they do to achieve them.
And to pursue them and not let them just sit in your head, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
And they can come visit you.
Well, yeah,
Exactly.
for sure.
Wherever you may be.
So, logistically, how do you do this? Like, how much have you packed? Where are you staying? Are you going to be tenting? Are you hostels?
It's going to be a lot of camping, I think, for sure, depending on where we are in the world. We're looking at camping for the next 6 to 8 months. We have about 180 pounds of equipment to load onto our bicycles.
Right.
That includes food for the first 2 weeks of our trip because there's not a lot of services up north.
Right.
So.
Well, it's very cool. Now, are you blogging at all? Like, will people be able to sort of follow your journey on this?
Oh, definitely. We're on Facebook and Twitter as Let's Ride Bikes CA.
Okay.
And we're also online with the website letsridebikes.ca.
All right. Well, I'm going to follow you. I'm so excited for you guys and so envious of you.
That's great.
What a great journey.
Yeah, nice to meet you both. Good
Yes,
luck with
thanks
everything.
very
Stay
much.
safe.
Yeah,
We will.
good luck and stay safe.
Thank you. Take
And
care.
have the trip of a lifetime.
Thank you.
Oh, for sure.
It is your lifetime.
Thank you.